Gamesnosh.
Hello, this is Chris here with Gamesnosh.com here with my good friend Jack Garrity.
Hiya, how you all doing?
Look, today we're playing UFC. It's not the fight night, it's just EA's UFC. Better than their last outing by the MMA. Looks like they've got the license for it this time.
I think so, yeah. The likeliness of all the players, and there are a lot.
Yeah, I think the main thing is the UFC logo itself. Nobody really cares about MMA unless it's UFC.
But yeah, we're actually playing the demo that's available to download on PlayStation 4.
So if you can hear this, you can get it yourself if you've got any of the next-gen consoles.
I'd highly recommend downloading it. It's a fun game to play. It definitely gives you a good introduction as to what the game is actually like.
Right, so who am I here? I'm on the left, right?
Yeah, you're John Jones, I'm Alexander Gustafsson.
Right, and as you can see, we've already played around, just a quick mess about with it. Jack's played it before though, so I think he'd be better explaining it. So, what are the basic controls?
Yeah, so you got your general face buttons as your strikes, square, triangle as your punches, high, X and circle tend to be your lower attacks.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Right trigger, that's going to be your block, so you want to hold that down. If you time it well with one of the face buttons, you'll counter a movement, an attack.
Yeah,
so if you hold right trigger and triangle, that'll counter a high attack.
Right.
What else? You got your R1, L1 buttons. If you hold either of those down along with an attack, it'll perform a special move.
Oh, it's like a modifier, yeah, so a power modifier. That's a bit like Fight Night as well.
Yeah, a lot of the principles of Fight Night are in this game.
We're getting booed.
You got your stamina bar at the top.
Right.
Obviously, the more you throw punches, that'll go
That's
down.
going to go lower, and I'm guessing the lower you are, the more damage you're going to take from a punch.
And you've also got that shadowy outline figure. That's your damage meter, pretty much.
So both of our faces are a bit red because we was punching each other the last round. So that's guessing why that's like that.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Right, let's just start hammering on the buttons. So yeah, my stamina's really now because I was using those power things. I'm guessing if you hit me, well, yeah, I'm flashing. Jeez.
Yeah. And that's what's quite good about the game. It can be over in 2 seconds almost.
So it's very much like real life in that aspect then.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have, wasted all my stamina throwing punches at nothing.
Probably wasn't the best
Probably a
idea.
good idea, yeah.
But that's what's good about this game. Like, you can have some games where it'll just take ages to drain the person.
Yeah.
And again, the game can just instantly change. And
no, that's good because it gives, it's competitive. It means everyone can have a go. I mean, even if you're new to the game, if you can sneak that punch in. And
it means that you're not going to be lazy about it. You've always got to be on your feet. But as you can tell,
that did look fucking lethal though.
Yeah.
Right, and this is, it's very much like the broadcast as well.
Yeah, it's all done as a perfect replica almost of UFC matches.
Apart from loose lip Bruce Buffer over there, he looks a bit like a fish still. God.
Alexander Gustafsson obviously didn't win in the actual match.
It's revisionist history, That's how it should have been. Who are these chaps? So we want to be in the photo as well, guys.
Yeah.
Right, let's do a rematch of that.
Yeah, that
give
was
me
a
an
bit
extra
quick.
chance. God, thinking about Bruce Buffer, like Michael Buffer's like, would you say he's the more famous brother? Because there isn't many boxing events that happens now. But Michael Buffer, let's get ready to rumble. That's a bit more famous.
It's one of the key things, isn't it? It's iconic of the sport. Right, what else have we got? You can also change your stance.
Oh, right, how'd you do that?
By pressing up on the directional pad.
All right.
So if you want to be facing the other way.
You want to do a dance?
Could do. Quite good if there was a taunt button. I don't know if there is.
Yeah, keep talking, just so. I mean, UFC fighters, there's a taunt in a fight now again because boxers tend to be a bit more. I've seen a few UFCs and there isn't much taunting going on in match. No. You get the odd dickhead, but other than that.
Yeah, so.
Is there any illegal moves, throwing in a bite or something?
From what I've played, there isn't any.
Nah.
I don't know if there's.
Because I remember you find you could throw airballs, but that's a standard in this, isn't it?
I don't really think there's a specific button where you can perform a low blow or a bite. But yeah, in terms of striking, it's quite easy.
So analogs, as I can see, that's grappling, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where the game takes on another kind of gameplay style. It's quite
a bit more
complex.
slower. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but. Yeah, I'm guessing grapples are best for when you've worn the guy down.
Yeah.
Instead of just going.
Again, that comes down to the stamina meter as well. the guy's worn down, you can do a lot more damage.
So yeah, like if you're good at striking, then you can transition. But if you're just bad at striking in general, then you don't really stand a chance. So really, let's get out of this. Come on. Oh no, you got me. So is that just? Oh no. So what are you doing now? I mean, I'm just...
I'm literally just moving the analogs down and just hoping for the best. It's quite tricky to actually hold a submission.
I mean, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do to get out of this.
No, or me. I'm not sure what I'm doing to attack you, really.
So you would say, yeah, it's not very intuitive, this part of the game. I'm just going to start, see if I can get out of it by pressing everything.
Yeah, that whole grappling side just takes a lot of practice. Doesn't really go into much detail on the tutorial. Attack me like a crab.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know how to get up. I didn't know what to do.
Just hit the analog buttons down, that's what I do.
Oh, right. See if we can get out of this just by hitting anything. There we go. Finally, let's get back to what it's about.
You can perform some really good off the cage moves. I'm not too sure exactly how you perform those. Ooh.
You can tell I'm taking it serious because I've gone quiet. Oh no, that was a good counter there. So counter is like that, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep.
Just hold down block and press what you're pressing.
You want to hold down block as much as you can, really. And then press either the face buttons at the time when you see the punch.
Doesn't that drain the stamina though?
If your stamina's down and you hold right trigger, it won't let it build up. So,
what the hell happened?
Yeah, that was a cage movement then.
Ah, so if you're near the cage, it does it contextually.
Almost, yeah. I don't know if you have to do a face button towards it or away from it.
Yeah, I just did a power kick there and it must have gone off the cage. Oh, that was nice. Proper John Jones style, the spinning elbow. Oh, I see. And if you modify like you're walking away when you do it, it'll do different moves like a back kick.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a lot more to it than you'd think.
The ragdoll effects as well. If you both go at a kick at the same time, one of you will end up losing your balance and potentially fall over.
Right. That seems to be working. No. Get up. So this would probably be a good time for a grapple, or just smack in my face.
Smack in the face often works. The thing that's nice as well is often if you're blocking, if someone throws a kick, your foot will sometimes get caught in the gloves.
Right.
As you can tell, John Jones's face is looking a bit blotched up.
Oh dear, I think I'm done with this one. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do from this position, but I know how I've got here. Right, analogues in to get up, and then...
Ooh.
Thank God, someone went well. I think I've lost this one.
He could come back. But yeah, the damage effects are so good. And the thing that's nice is if you do an onslaught on the guy's ribs or something like that, you actually see the muscles bruise.
Did you notice the ref just warping out of existence then?
No.
Yeah. You go back a couple of seconds, you notice it just disappearing and reappearing. It's Casper the ref.
There's got to be some perks to the job.
The ability to warp to different dimensions. It's a pretty good perk.
Going to get a Red Bull or something.
Right, but they've just done a real good job at emulating the broadcasts. Yeah. You can't see much of the crowd, but I'm guessing that's
it's probably the
safe
actual
polygons as well. Yeah.
Or it could be the actual stadium. I don't know how many different stadiums there are. Apparently the career mode's really, really good. You make your own fighter and you start off.
That was good as well. It just came in like the stats, like the landed punches.
Yeah. Each player's got their own perks as well. So some, they're almost so. I think Gustafsson, if he does repetitive moves with his feet, they do more damage.
Oh right, so that's pretty cool. Is that because like that's his specialty?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate they are in terms of actual player moves. But
Right. Yeah.
John Jones, I think, is like the more damaged he is, the more powerful he becomes. They all have their own individual perks, which means
I'm going for the clenches, but I'm not sure what to like how to get you down. Like I'm trying.
I think it's like L1, and you hold L1 and then move the analogs in a certain way.
That's just got me even more trouble.
It's gonna batter your right knee.
Yeah, I think
Left knee.
I think my knee's pretty much done. It's not over yet though. Can do that back to you.
Oh.
So how would you block me from doing that with your knee? Oh, jeez.
I think you've got that. No! Oh! Oh, no!
Get him, he's on the floor. Oh, look at my stamina. So we've gone a bit quiet, folks, but it's serious time now.
It is quite a tense game. I can imagine online multiplayer being quite fun.
I don't know, like the latency, maybe probably be up to EA to make sure the servers are working in that respect, but I can imagine the latency being a real issue in this game if it's too bad.
Right.
Ah, dear, oh dear.
Oh.
Get off. There we go. I'm so bad at getting out of those clinches or the grapples.
Right, your head's still busted up, so I'm going to go face. Oh! And it's over in one.
Well, not exactly one. You did do a lot of setup, but 2 rounds of setup. Nah, but well done, well done.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's quite tense. And as well, it's a whole timing thing about the game. You have to, the more times your punches are, your kicks, the more damage it's going to do.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh dear.
I've seen some where you actually knock the guy out and the body just goes completely stiff. It's quite a
That was great though, like you can see it in his eyes, like his eyes rolling in the back of his head. It's quite a good detail there. Take it that's not how it went in real life.
No, I think John Jones actually got the match boy points.
Let's just call it a bit of revisionist history, right?
Yeah, we were. Take notes, Alexander Gustafsson, that's what you needed to do. So yeah, that's UFC, the demo.
Thank you very much for showing it to me, Jack.
It's alright. Nice to have a fight with you.
Not too
in the
bad.
digital world.
Yeah, thanks very much. Keep your eye on the site for any more videos like this. We'll be putting them up in the future.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
See you later, Jack.